Hi everyone. I have went to the Japanese club event, and the event's name is called the Mochi event, and the mochi is food which made by the gluten rice. And the process of making mochi is need two people work together, and the gluten rice must be soaked overnight and cook it. Then the next day morning, people will you pound the gluten rice with the wooden mallet in the traditional mortar. The two peoples will cooperate with each other. The one people is to use the wooden mallet to kick on the mochi, the cooked gluten rice, and other people have to turning the rice and wetting it, and they have to be cooperate well, because if they didn't cooperate well, and the people who wetting and turning the mochi rice will get hurt by the wooden mallet, and keeps going in this process, and when the rice become the massive sneaky mess, become really sneaky, and people can use those rice to do the mochi, and normally the people's eat in the daily life is put the red bean inside of it, or the matcha inside of it, and it's a snack for them in the daily life, and drink with the tea, and eat with. I think this event is really great because I had eat mochis in China, but they make totally different way, and we don't eat it in the our Chinese New Year. We just eat them as a snack, and I remember I ate mochi, but really small one, not as big as the Japanese traditional mochi. And I ate them while I was in the middle school, and when I done with the schoolwork, done with the homework, and I went back. On the way, I went back to home, and my mom will buy those small mochis for me, and it tastes really good, and I really like it. But the name is different from the Japanese, so when I attend that event, I didn't realize it was made by the same materials, but it tastes really different, and the meaning of the mochi is different too, and that event helped me to know much better about the Japanese culture, what they do in the New Year, and what is the Mochitsuki. This event is great. Another reason is that uh, I you can eat unlimited mochis for just $1. And also in that event, I meet a lot of people and make some friends who are also interested in the Japanese Japanese cultures. And also meet some Japanese peoples in the Japanese club. And also it is it is really interesting because while you communicate with each other, like I talking about my memory of the mochis while I was young, and it is different from them because they eat in the New Year. So, and two countries make the mochis in different way. So, we share our experience and to getting know more new things. And it is great to learn the new cultures for me. And I really recommend people to go this event because even you can eat delicious food and also know much better the other countries' culture. Also make some friends who are as same as you. Like all of you are interested in those cultures. So it's for me it's easy. It's more easier to make friends with them than the peoples are in a really big class. Because people who didn't sit near you, you won't talk to them. So the cultural event is great to let you meet the people who are in the same who has same interests with you. And that's my cultural event blog. Thanks for watching.